Does Joseph become bitter with all of his suffering?
No, I think he recognizes that they did wrong to him. And you'll see that later on in the story of Joseph when he's measuring their heart to make sure that they were changed. He's not a fool. He's not Pollyanna, about all this, but he doesn't carry this bitterness that you would expect. Like, and the way that you know that is it's not just that he's in prison and I love my family. Now he knows that they caused pain. In fact, he names his firstborn son, God has helped me to forget the pain. But when he's given all the power from Pharaoh, think about this. Pharaoh comes to him and says, you're in charge of all of Egypt over everything, which would mean including the army, right? Think about the temptation that Joseph must have had to be like, wouldn't it be nice to take this army and all the chariots and to show up, at dad's house in front of my brothers and be like, hey, you remember that dream where you're going to bow? Start bowing because I've got power now. Joseph doesn't do that. He doesn't take the vindictive route. In fact, he waits on God's timing. He doesn't try to punish them. He doesn't use his power to drive them into the dirt. He waits on God's timing. And when God ultimately brings that time about, Joseph is angling for the hope of reconciliation, not the hope of driving them into the dirt. He's an incredible guy.